Hello everyone. I'm coming on for the first session of a collaboration that I'm doing with the lovely Caroline of Cajcrafts, and we've agreed to try to make something for Christmas each Sunday in July. And the idea is that she is going to use her Cricut machine to. This is in order to show people what the Cricut can do, and so she's going to use the Cricut to make the item, and I'm going to do the same item but manually, because we don't all have a Cricut, and neither is it necessary for us all to have one. Caroline has bought hers for a specific purpose, and there is no doubt that they are very useful machines. But we may have limited craft supplies, or we might not have much space, or whatever, or we may not do very much, so it would not be worthwhile investing in one. And so this week we are going to make a Christmas tag. Now, I've had a long think about this, and as you can see, this area here is just covered with things, because what I thought was there are different ways of making tags, and depending on what you have in your stash, anyone can make a Christmas tag. You don't need fancy equipment, and neither do you need a lot of supplies. So the first thing that I thought of doing was to show you the 3 dies I have that make tags. So I have this one, which is like a bauble, and I have made this tag with it. So it's very simple. I just cut the bauble out of card, and I put this pre-made sentiment I had on it, and then I just added the ribbon for the tag. So very simple and very effective, and there's room on the back to write the message. Sorry, not in shot. The next one that I have is this tag, which has these 3 snowflakes at the bottom cut out, and both of these 2 tags actually produce, the hole for the ribbon as well, and it's quite a big hole that it produces. So so this is the tag that I made using the Christmas snowflake die. So here you can see the snowflakes cut out. I just added some paper on the top, and then added this pre-made embellishment here of a Christmas stocking, and then just I punched the hole with my hole puncher. But if you have one of those single punch things, it would probably be easy to do, and added the ribbon. So that's that one. And then the third one was this die here, which is actually from a set of nesting dies, and it cuts out a shape like this, but as you can see, I haven't decorated it yet, and the hole on this one is much smaller than the other 2, but that doesn't matter. That's okay. So that's the first thing, and then I went on to make some without using any dies. So I just had a piece of card, I rounded the corners, and I punched a hole in one corner. I covered it with paper, and then I cut out this Christmas elephant from a piece of paper that I had, and layered it up and added this wooden greetings here, and I think it makes a nice tag. So that's one idea, and of course, if you don't use a die, you can make the tag as big or as small as you like. The next one, I've used this bauble, which I actually cut out from a Christmas card, and I just layered it up on some paper, which I layered up on the card. Again, a little hole in the corner, and inserted the ribbon. So very simple. So I'd like just now to talk about what you can put on your tag, okay? Because the Cricut does everything, so but we have to find things to put on our tag. So have a look around in your stash. For example, in this one, I just used I used the 3 snowflakes from my snowflake die. label from this one. I just used these 3 snowflakes, and then I had this poinsettia on a piece of paper that my brother had given me last Christmas, just wishing me a happy Christmas. And so I removed it and added it here, and added the ribbon, of course, and the hole. So these are the tags that I've just made today, and very simple. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the sorts of things you can use for your embellishments of tags. So the first thing I've got here is this. It's a turkey with a Christmas hat on, and this was like a card, and I just fussy cut around the turkey, and here on his hat I've punched a hole to put the ribbon in, and it's perfectly adequate to use as a tag on its own. Or if you want, you could put it on a piece of card to make it a bit more substantial, and layer it up and decorate it nicely, or however you want to do it. So this is one idea. Use your old Christmas cards to produce elements for your tags. I don't have any old Christmas cards to show you, but I just found this one where I've already cut something out of it. But I always look at Christmas just to see, before I get rid of my Christmas cards, just to see if there is something that might be useful. So on this one, this sentiment might be useful, Christmas. And there are lots of cute little animals here. And there's a penguin here. There's also these 2 lovely bears, only there's something stuck across that. And this lovely tree, which could also be used. So so do have a good look at your Christmas cards before you throw them out, if you throw them out, just to make sure there isn't anything there that might be useful. So that's one idea. I've got some more things here. So here I've got some beautiful Christmas trees, and these actually came off our crackers last year. So they were there, and I thought, oh, they're so pretty, I'm not going to throw those away. So they're grey on the back, so I will have to mount them on something, but I think they'll make gorgeous tags. So that's an idea. Look out for your decorations on Christmas cards. Just going to see what else I've got in this box, in this packet. Oh yeah, so then I've got these Christmas wishes labels. You can't see that very well. They just say Christmas wishes. Sorry, it's a bit shiny. Again, these were on the crackers, on a different set of crackers. Then, what else have I got here? A simple star shape, which you can actually draw a star shape. You don't need anything spectacular to draw a star, or you find a star and draw around it. So stars in different sizes make nice tags. These were actually on a card, and I've taken them off the card, so I'll be using them as tags. I'll mount them on something, and then just decorating them with festive colours. So that's an idea. What have I got in here? I've got another star here, which I think this is a very nice idea. This is actually decorated with punched out holes, so all of these little bits are just round bits of round circles, and we could easily do that with our hole punch in different colours, or we could even use felt tip pens or something to create a design like that, or Nuvo drops or whatever. So this is an idea. Again, I've got this sentiment which says "Let it snow." So that could also just be put on just some nice paper and made into a tag. What else have I got here? Oh yeah, so not all our tags have to be square or oblong or whatever. A circular one is nice. So I've got this one here with a deer and some embellishments here, which could easily be made into a tag. Yeah, so basically here this is something that's been layered up, which was on a card, and I just taken it off the card, and we'll be using that on my tag myself. So yeah, so you know, we can use all sorts of things. We can also use embellishments, you know, that come ready made. So I've got some of these. Let's see, here. Some of these snow globe shakers, which I think would look great on a tag. You just need a very simple background, and then I've got these things. So this is the sort of thing, I mean, that you can cut around and make into a tag. You know, if you choose things which aren't very complicated, then they're easy to cut out and they look really effective. So so that is that. Obviously sentiments. So I've got some happy Christmases here, Merry Christmas. And the beauty of making your own tags with a pair of scissors and a card is that you can make them any size you want. So they can be as small or as big as you want. It's a great way also of using up scraps. So you can use your scraps to layer up and put your sentiment on. So that is that. And I thought, well, I'm just going to show you how easy it is to make this shape, but without a die. Okay, so the others I think are self-explanatory. You know, if you want a square, or if you want a star, or if you want whatever, well, you just draw it and cut round it. But the tag, you know, it's going to be a bit of a strange shape for a tag, but all you do is you cut off one corner, and then you take the piece that you've just cut off and you put it, you turn it over and you put it in the other corner, like so, and then you cut along it, like so. So here you have your tag. As I say, it's quite big and a funny shape, but anyway, I'm happy with that. So then I would just find some paper that fitted. I've got this this piece of double-sided card, and I quite like this green. So for example, we could layer this up. So perhaps we'll just make this card together. Just let me clear these things and I'll be back.